Hello everybody, it is your favorite pool school coach, Brian Abana here. Listen, we've been traversing the length and breadth, not of just pools in South Africa, but of South Africa. And today we find ourselves in Tshwane, where Kutlwano sent us a video about a disastrous pool, a pool that has not been used since 2008 and literally threw us into the deep end. Our pool school team were tested to the max, and we weren't just testing the pH of the pool, we were really testing the ability of HTH to make a massive difference too. So let's go hear from Kutlwano and the family, firstly around why the pool was in the state it is in, why the maintenance was so difficult, and why it was last used in 2008. I'm so disappointed. I mean, even Percy Montgomery was still playing rugby in 2008. Let's go have a look. Kutlwano! How are you?
Oh, good, how are you?
Very good, thank you. It's hot here. It's very hot, very hot. Listen, I've been to many places in South Africa trying to change green and mold into crystal clear and bold. Your one, not gonna lie to you, was tough. I've faced the All Blacks, I've gone to World Cups. Your one was one of the toughest opponents I've ever had. I wanna know why the state that it was in. Why? Why? What was the functionality that you were worried about?
I guess, like, I don't know, it just felt difficult for us to maintain it, and we opted to take out water and put in water again instead of trying to maintain it. So the knowledge of it all was what baffled us all. So,
and I mean, from your submission video, I understand that your dad, Lionel, it didn't really fall under his responsibility or task or chore.
it was actually his, but he chose not to do it.
Oh my word. I want to meet him at some point because I need to also put him...
Just don't tell him I said that though.
Okay, we won't tell him he said it. So you threw us into the deep end. I know it's been a massive challenge for the pool school team to try change this miraculously. It's been a few weeks now. Have you learned a lot? Has Lionel learned a lot? Are we happy with what we're going to see?
Definitely ecstatic. I'm amazed. I'm in disbelief, honestly. So we are extremely happy about it. Like, cool. The results.
Let's go dive in. Not physically. Let's go dive into the absolute detail of this transformation. This is special.
I know, right? Hard to believe.
I know, it is very hard to believe. We were at a house previously, William, he had a swamp. It literally, like, it was green algae. Yours was worse. I know Lionel, it was worse. I know Lionel had the accountability and responsibility to keep it blue.
Yes.
He didn't do that. And talking about the man that was responsible for the neglect of this beautiful, cozy little experience, here he is. I don't want to say he's unhappy. He looks a lot happier now. Lionel, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, and you?
Very good, thank you. Very, very good. This pool was worse than the haka.
Yeah.
It was worse than the haka. Why? Why?
I've tried many things to get it right. I've listened to suggestions.
Yes.
From neighbors, from Google, from everywhere. I couldn't get it right.
We had to rise to the challenge and give this pool some care and treatment the HTH way. We started off by physically cleaning the debris off the surface of the pool, also removing the algae-infested pool cleaner and its hoses, cleaned out the pump and weir basket, and basically brushed down the walls and the steps of the pool. And once all of the physical matter was out of sight, we then started to combat to tackle the algae. We decided to then go in with testing the pH level, TA level. We also tested for metal, which there was, and we found that the pH and TA were quite high, so we added HTH dry acid to bring these levels down. And once they were within range, we were now happy and confident enough to add an HTH socket. That then killed off the germs, bacteria, and algae in the water beautifully. And all we had to do next was drop the sediment down to the bottom, and we did this by adding an HTH extreme flock. But we still had a score to settle, so we added an HTH metal remover. There were brown stains on the steps of the pool. We added that in, let it circulate, and we then manually vacuumed to waste and topped up the pool water level so that the weir doesn't run dry. And once that was done, all we had to do was just add a little bit of magic by putting a little sparklet cube into the weir basket, just to give the pool some shimmer and shine and sparkle that it lacked. We ran the pool on filter overnight with the pool cleaner working. So we backwashed and rinsed the filter sand so that we've got a clean system to then run off. And needless to say, we finally beat the challenge with the score ending of HTH 1 and Green Pool Water 0.
If Lionel's not going to be jumping in this pool, who is going to be jumping in this pool? There we go. Look at the fun, Lionel. Look at the enjoyment they could have been having. Look at them, the smiles, the exuberation, the positivity. Lionel, you withheld that from them for 15 years. Another pool absolutely transformed from green and mold into crystal clear and bold. HTH has been doing phenomenal work throughout South Africa. So keep on following the HTH social channels where you can keep up to date with all the stories, all the transformation, and you know what? All the lives changed. Let's go.